Welcome back, folks. It's that time of the show where we look at the weirdest news found on the internet. So without further ado, here is Weird News. A wild Pennsylvania highway spill leads to commuters' worst nightmare. See what I did there? Worst. Don't make me play the music. A truckload of hot dogs spilled across a Pennsylvania interstate Friday after a crash that briefly clogged a heavily traveled artery in both directions. State police said the tractor trailer had an unspecified mechanical problem on Interstate 83, a few miles north of the Maryland line, as morning rush hour was wrapping up, causing it to push into a passenger vehicle. When the truck scraped along a concrete divider, its trailer was ripped open and the contents scattered. Now, 4 people did require medical attention and for injuries that police said were not life-threatening. Wow. Just must be like a dream come true. Wieners everywhere. Wieners everywhere. Time to head to the Great White North for the stories that will make you say, "Oh, Canada." This week in weird Canadian news, a bird sparks Canadian brush fire after dropping a fish on power lines. Who? An osprey caught a fish but got tired in the heat and dropped it onto power lines, sparking a brush fire in Western Canada. At least that's what firefighters believe. Oh, the plot thickens. The firefighters shared photos of the charred fish on the blackened ground and said the fire took place on July 30th, about 6 kilometers, or 4 miles for, Americans, south of the British Columbia town of Ashcroft. They said investigators found that the fish had been dropped by a local osprey into hydro lines, with the resulting embers starting the fire on the dry grass below. Now this incident briefly knocked out power for Ashcroft, and firefighters and ranchers used about 4,800 gallons of water to put out the blaze. Wow. Talk about a fish fry. Well, that's the weirdness of the week, and you really can't make this shit up. Now time for our dad jokes of the week. Here we go. Let's go through. All right. How do you get a mouse to smile? Say cheese. Come on, that one's a good one, actually. That one's a good one. That one's a keeper. We're going to keep that right here in the keeper pile. Well, that's the broadcast for this week. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the comment, or make sure to leave a comment and hit subscribe to the channel for all the latest local content. I want to say thank you to my guest, Aiden Riem, for dropping by. You can follow him on his social medias, as well as my social medias, all those linked in the description below. All right, it's closing time. See ya.